All right, great day, everyone. Getting set up here, ready for the day. I hope you're having a great day. Let's see. Looks like we've got some good stuff going on. Let's go over here. Let's check out UVXY. Let's do these quick. UVXY. Point of control still 1351. VXX still 3588. And UVIX. Ooh, 1146. All right, I see ya at 1096. Let's go here. And we'll check out SPXS. 3454. UVXY. 1117. Let's go to SPXS. Great day. All right, 409 and 436. So that's definitely, they're probably going to do a reverse split here coming soon. What do you think? Yeah, there we go. You know it. Reverse split 1 for 10 on the 29th. Why? Because it's just rolling downhill. I do not do these as items to trade. I have it there as a reminder that when we go above, then when the price for today goes above, then it's something that we want to pay attention to, that the market could be going down. All right, so that's why I do that. Over here, less than that. Okay, beautiful. So it's either greater than or less than. Let's look at our announcements for today. We've got core PPI in 5 minutes. Let's check out our fear and greed is at 51 today. We have a big money day, 28 or a 1, and they're happy with where crypto is at the moment. My thoughts are we're going to see crypto move to the upside. Great day, Julie. How are you feeling? Are you still living in cold land underneath the fan? 580, 51, 236, 85, 4, 58, 01. Oopla. Let's go back. There we go. You're still under the fan. Ooh, I feel ya. And it's cold outside after you go walking the dogs, right? All right, let's also get to it over here. Where's my stream? There we go. Let's pin this right here. Alrighty. Let's post up the stock. Oh, here we go. Stock market trading halt levels for indexes. You know, I should just set this up so that I copy and paste it and save some time for the day, but you know, I haven't done that yet. However, I'm going to do it right now. Copy, put that right here. Boom. Let's make it blue, black. There we go. All right, done. That is big walk. Okay, a little TMI there, Julie, TMI. All right, so let's check out what we have moving. We have Hood continuing to move to the upside. Look at that, it went up to 121 today. This has Mizuho increases its price target for Robinhood up to 145. I'm thinking more like 130 before the addition to the S&P 500. Yeah, great day, great vibes always there, Lorenzo. So our daily point of control right here is 103.86. All right. Let's also look at Tesla. Tesla seems to be going a bit so since over here, Tesla's been going just sort of sideways. They keep adding and adding and adding. Like the market, it's not at this point in time hitting new highs, sort of topping out. And so to me, like we're setting, I'm gonna put it right there. I feel like that's our line that we need to go above before it's a breakout. Because other than that, it looks like we've got this wedge forming right here, right? More so with right here with the 33. So it's setting up as a potential breakdown. More like that, right? So let's get rid of this. That's what I'm kind of seeing. That it's, when we go outside of here, we could do this. Hold on. Because they keep selling it off. As it goes up, sell off, sell off. And so we're somewhat at a resistance point, and we've got this wedge forming. It's a wedge to the upside, which means that that downside is going to be pretty nasty when it happens. All right, let's just save that there for a second. We are moving to the upside today. So momentum is bullish at the moment. All right, let's go to NVIDIA. NVIDIA, Oracle for sure. NVIDIA testing a trend line right there that I put on a 90-minute chart. It has moved up above our big money levels at 170.77. I forgot to put it on for Tesla. NVIDIA, 23.31 billion. All right, we're 1 minute away from C3PO. No, I'm just kidding. All right, let's go to Oracle. All right, Oracle earnings. Monster to the upside. Cray cray. All right, let's add from here. Over here at earnings, big money level 306.84. Check out this volume. GLE, those are super low. Open is at 625. We'll put open back on here because there's a lot of people that have been trading open. Big money is still down here. Open 635 million, so it's not yellow. It's not yellow. Jello yellow. Whoops. Cancel there. Didn't mean to do that. 443. Great day. The PPLI data is out. Thank you, Terry. Okay, negative 0.1. Okay. So they're going to say month over month. Let's look at their specifics. Change in price. Actual is greater. So this is lingering inflation data. So of course they change what's in it, right? According to what they want it to say. And that it's been dropping. August it went up, but now it's dropping. So previously it was 0.8 actually. You see, nobody looks at the revision lines, right? They don't look at the revisions. They just look at what the initial is. So right now it's -1. And we shall see what tomorrow is, and we will see what are they going to, how is our little SPY reacting today? Oop, right up to that trend line, and it stopped. Right? All right, let's look at our down gappers. We have Chewy. My mom likes Chewy because she likes to order the food instead of carry it herself. It's great for elderly, you know, because they don't have to carry things. However, and it was good during COVID, right? Now our earnings point of control, you can see you had 2 quarters up there. For today, where are we? Down at 39.02. If you all have any stocks, great day, Willie. Hit the like, people. Thank you, Willie. Thank you. Yeah, if you like the content, like, subscribe, turn on notifications, share with your friends. The whole point of this is to help other people. Thank you for the reminder, Willie. Appreciate that. All right, BABA is retracing, which means JD and FXI as well. BABA had its run. Is it done? Potentially. There was... yeah, I won't say anything. I'm going to keep it quiet in my mind. All right, 134.90. The elderly in my life don't do computers. Yeah, but you know what? If they learn Siri, then they can change their life, right? Siri can help change their life in a great way. I have no idea what SNPS is. It sounds like Snopes. Synopsis. Yeah, this one could be interesting. On earnings, that looks like a pretty crazy earnings report. 25%, 459, 30, oh, 35, 25. It's moving. They're dropping the lowest, the biggest volume. Maybe some prints are coming in and dropping it lower. So yeah, that looks like it could be quite interesting. Bam! That was in a nice upward motion. They brought it up and then boom. You can see they sold at 605 yesterday, but we know that when we look in at the smaller time frame, including today, that this is down at 460.25. Quite interesting, huh? All right, TTD Trade Desk. I was hopeful. Your dad has a flip phone. He doesn't want to be tracked. Is that why? Ooh, look, TTD. They are hanging around by the big money level here. They took it up and now they're hanging around by it. 442 and 52.47. Natural gas is pulling back. Stellantis, KC. Sounds like Kentucky Fried Chicken to me in my head, but it's not. What is RBRK? Another earnings that is dropping. Rubric. Makes me think of Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, the movie. Rubric. This is interesting because it looks like it wants to move to the upside actually today. They came down to that 425 and a rounded bottom. It looks like if it were to go above 99.80. Actually, this one doesn't look so nasty. Even though, okay, this is an earnings. And this is going to be an earnings. And this is 96.03. Oop. All right, RBRK. RBRK. There we go. It's almost breaking out to the upside. 109 million and 96.03. pretty nice. All right, we don't have the Economist yet, I don't think. Only very rarely will we get it on a Wednesday, what the new cover is going to be. But remember, I did notice the 3 stripes here. So maybe after this is the 3rd day, Tesla, PLTR, and open Bitcoin. Nice. I'll put PLTR on my list over here to check. PLTR. All right. So we shall see. I know Bank of America had a big downward pullback. Big money's right there. Let's also just check quick. What do we have going on with Apple? Apple's pulling back. Big money is right there. SPXL, the long, moving to the upside. How about SQQQ? Just want to see where the big money level is. I'm not saying trade these. Like, this is not why I'm looking at it. I'm just looking at it to see where the big money is located. Sometimes they will trade it on the inverse before they actually drop the market, right? And so that's what I'm looking at to see, hey, are these big levels, have we gone above them? As long as they are above us, it is a bull for the market, right? So that's where the green on the pricing means, hey, you're a bull until you're not. But right now, it is bull mode. And look, they're about to do that reverse split on SPXS as well. All right, let's get into our crypto. Cover that Bitcoin. You got 1,000 shares of PLTR at 7. Oh, Willie, why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? All right, so Bitcoin has broken out a bit, but look at how we are testing that 33 exponential and 50 simple right over here. All right, big money is at 117,983 and 90 cents. Oh, before I do that, let me tweet out what we're covering today. All right. And if you guys like what you see, please retweet it out. Oh, that's the wrong one. Let's go back to home. Here we go. All right. Oh, noisy car. Sounds like a truck, actually. I have 2 of these open. Cool. All right, copy, paste. All right, let's do this. Hood, Tesla, Tesla, NVDA, Oracle, Open, Chewy, Baba, SNPS. You know, we can also look at TTD, sorry, not TTD, JB, if anybody would like to see that, because JD is probably, we're also going to do, yeah, PLTR, and I'll put JD on there too. All right, there we go, there we go. Where am I, I don't see Fish and Deer today. Fish and Deer, are you with us today on Twitch? All right, let's head over to Bitcoin. I did not post the crypto that we're covering. Crypto. All right, 2 seconds. Copy. I know. There we go. Crypto is going to be in effect today, moving in my opinion. Look, we are testing that level from yesterday. Let's make this a 15-minute chart. All right, big money levels for crypto for daily has stayed the same. Intraday, we're looking at 112, 280, and 55 cents. Ethereum is 429.98. That's still the same. And our intraday level over here, 43.27 and 49 cents. 4327 and 49. All right, XRP 30102, that has not changed. Intraday 29559. Interesting number. 2.9559. All right, let's go to XLM. XLM up here, 0.462891. October 1st, we will be going to a new point of control. It will be fresh. It will move around a lot in the beginning. As we have more days, then it will become clearer. All right, XLM 0.3786, sorry, 8163. Doge. Big money is below 0.22271, and intraday 0.24073.072. Oh, 3 again. All right, let's go to Solana. Solana below us 203.24. I still get a kick out of the fact that Solana is like, sorry, out of luck. We'll use the PG version. 218.99 over here. All right, let's go into, so what do I do if you are brand new to following me? I am looking at the big money levels. Oh, you know what? I'm looking at the big money levels with the biggest wallet in the room. Where that is, that's going to tell us who has the most money in their pocket, who is trading at the biggest level. And you're going to see that if we go above it, that's going to be bullish. If we go below it, it's going to be bearish. Right now we are below, however, we have broken out of a trend line. Moving up here, we are in a temporary retracement mode, and our intraday big money level is below us. We see that it came up and tested up here. I put 113,500 as the price level. If we go above, potential long trade there. If we go below, over here, 750, 111, 750, potential short trade. 111, 750, and 113, 500. Oops. 113, 500. Ethereum, moving to the upside as of right now. 4,400. We'll put up there. No, we can put it 3,900 right here. They had a wick there. 3,900 gives, ooh, sorry, correction. 4,390 is what I meant. 4,390. There we go. Or below on the intraday. Look at you guys chatting amongst yourselves. Love it. I'm gonna put 43.12. $43.12. All right. So 43.12 and 43.90. So we can see big money is below. This is the first day in a while that the big money is below us, moving it to the upside potentially. XRP, we are seeing some positioning. Would say up above, right up here, 301.2, right there, or below 2.9, can I do 2.95? Yeah. 2.95 for XRP for a potential short, or 3.012 for a potential long. And that is in the middle positioning. All right, XLM, big money is above us, and we see, you know, they'd mentioned tokenized stocks way back in 2020. I saw this stuff coming. I did a presentation on it. I was telling people it's coming. Had have a whole bunch of tokenized stocks on the XLM network in case they actually push it through to be able to capitalize on it. But I really don't believe that it's going to happen because they haven't done it thus far. Their target was for 2022. Did they do it? No. They keep floundering and floundering and floundering. And so to me, it's not going to happen. But they're going to try to convince everybody this is the way you must go. 30% of the world does not even have a bank account. You can't really do it. Sorry, but you can't do it. Okay, 0.239 just won't work. And let's put it 0.244. 0.244, 0.2, oh, other way around, 0.239, 0.244. There we go. Let's go to Solana. All right, Solana breaking out of the zone over here, but all right, 217.80 or above 224. Ah, we got a Camarilla right there. You missed the barter system. So if we go 224, that's going to give you about 80 cents. That's okay, we'll do 224. All right, 217.80 and 224. All right, all right. I feel like I'm faster today. I was talking a lot yesterday. All right. Let's go here. Where's Jules? Not Julie, but Jules. I feel like Jules is coming to visit today. All right. Okay, let's head on over to stocks. If you are new to following me and you have a stock that you would like to check out, put it in the chat. All right, we've got Hood up. Let's put on a 5-minute chart. We saw that they took it up to 121.48 today. Maybe that is where they want to take it. So that would be a nice gain, right? If we were to move all the way up to 121.48. We are quite extended away from the 4. And that is always a risk. I would say definitely a risk, but right now, bulk of the volume for today is between, look at this, 119.28 and 119.65. So we're hanging out there right now. Let's put it 120, right? Nice round number. A lot of people will go, hey, I want to get out at 120. That sounds great to me. And we'll do 118.80. for potential short trade. However, remember there is forced buying for Hood today. Why? Because of it being added to the S&P 500. Let's check out the short volume for it. Hood, 49%, so 51% went long yesterday. Tesla, 57% short, potential little squeeze at open. NVDA, 41% short, so 59% long. Let's go to Oracle. I'm guessing a lot of people shorted Oracle. Yep, look at that. It's gonna be a mess for them today. Oh, ouchie. I like Robinhood, but was pissed off when they aided the hedge funds in the GMN squeeze. Yeah, you know what? I don't like Robinhood as a company. I love the chart right now, and I will gladly take the profits off of the chart, right? That's the way I look at it, Willie, about Robinhood. All right, so Tesla is breaking out of that little trend. You know what I want to go? Let's do a 3-day and see. Ooh, I didn't even look at this. Look, sometimes when you change your perspective, you can see something new. Let's go back here. Let's do this on a 3-day. Settings. extend, left line. Aha, look at that. It was a support. 1, 2, 3, boom. Sounds good, Willie. So we have a support turned into resistance, and it is still resistance. You see that? Okay, let's adjust this one over here because I see a more clear right there. All right, so it looks like by the 4th of November, we should have a definitive move, but we have been seeing selling. This is the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th test of the line. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5th test of the line right here. So are we going to see that we continue to the upside of that trend? We shall see. We sort of had this here as well, where it was a resistance flipped to be support. So cool. They can be straight lines, they can be horizontal lines. All right, let's go over here. So Tesla today, that area is around 34.90, 351.50 to the long side, or below 348.20. And 351.50. Point of control is at 333.51. All right, let's go to NVIDIA. Big money level 170.77. Looks like they're taking it up on the CPI numbers, right? Let's make this a 3-hour chart. We've got that trend line resistance. Maybe make this a 45. Yeah, maybe it's going to stop up here, roughly 176.70. All right, so let's put it up at 176.80. Let it get above there and sell off. 176.80. Let's see where the big money is right now. Big money is hanging out on the intraday at 175.54. Let's go below 175. 175, 176.80. All right, let's go to Oracle. All right, let's put up above 321. Or below 315. Since it is, we do have the big money down here at 306, it is more bullish today, right? So I would anticipate a bigger move to the upside. Did you hear about the Indian chief that he drank too much Earl Grey? He was found dead in his teepee. Ha ha ha. Clean one. Good one, Billy. All right. 650 for open. Short side. Below 614 is going to give you a smaller short, but it's a lower price. 614 and 650. Looks like Christmas. Red, green, red, green, red. I got Christmas on my mind. Chewy, oh yeah, come on down to that 161 and stop right there. That makes perfect sense. You see why? Because it's right there. That's why. Because that 161 is right there. That's why it looks like it's stopping right at 37.70. Maybe it's going to come on down to 36.82. Maybe. Maybe that's the next stop for it. 36.82, that would be my next target. All right, 39.20 or below 37.50. Let's go to Baba. Baba in retracement mode for an upward trend today. Had some massive moves to the upside. 1 145.80. Or below 145. All right, let's go to SNPs, also known as synopsis. The synopsis for this stock is going down. Look at this, the first red quarter, like ever, in existence of the stock. That could be a good reason why it's down 25%. Okay, big money level, 460. Put it right there at 460. That's going to be a powerful number to break to the upside, or 450. Let's make this red. 460 and 450. It's already basically dropped below all, yeah, it's a falling knife. Don't get in unless it really shows you that it's moving to the upside with big volume. But you do see bigger volume is getting in right here. The volume is happening, which can be seller's exhaustion. TTD, we're hanging around, had that falling knife, went sideways. We've got some consolidation over here. I thought maybe it'd be nice to move to the upside, but it has not broken out above that zone yet. Looks like it's getting ready here on the TTM squeeze to potentially pop it up, but I prefer to have confirmation on those swing trades instead of get in too early. All right, 51.50. I don't know, I feel like Tesla's about to, I feel like it's topping out like the market, in my opinion, but I would not say go anywhere with it as of this time. We can go here 52.80. 52.80 for potential long trade on TTD, or 51.50 to the short side. All right, and RBRK. We haven't done PLTR yet. I will do that, and we'll also do JD. All right, RBRK. Let's bring this down over here. 95.80. Consolidation line usually matches the length of the drop line. Ah, interesting perspective. On what time frame? Any time frame? All right, we got to go above the big money, which is at 98. They have now pushed this around, and they sold at 98.34. 37, correction. So we would need this to be up there. So 98.40, 98.50. All right, 95.80 and 98. 98, correction, 95.80 and 98.50. Okay, we need to pull this lower. 95. Let's go round number. There we go. So we've got some positioning happening on TTD, obviously on the earnings, Chewy, positioning as well. BABA, big money below, so it's in retracement mode at the moment. Let's check out the indexes. Correction, let's check out PLTR. PLTR in gappy mode. Looks like it wants to maybe come up and test that 172 level. All right, 168 over here, or below 165. 165 and 168 there. Good call out. All right, let's go to the Dow. Oop, not Bank of America. The Dowie Dow. All right, no move for these 448.68, 444.53, and this one is down here 443.98. 398. Okay. Let's put it 459. We can do excuse me, pull this back, 458.62. Or below over here, 458. 458, 458.62. All right, let's go to Russell. Any changes? No changes. All right, 238. Let's do 238.25. Let's let it get above that. Or below 237. And nothing's changed on the prices over there. How about the Qs? Everything. We are setting a new high over here. Big money is still down at 561. Why is that 516? All right, so we got our blue over here, 561.88. Orange. What is that one for? Is that a trend line? Yeah. Yeah, we can get rid of that. April is 561.94. January is down at 519.33. Great day, Jaspreet. All right, let's put this at 584.50 or below 582.50. Ah, gee guys, thanks for making it so easy. All right, and the SPY today. Hitting that trend line. All right. 654.05. No, just kidding. 654 or below 652.20. No, 652. 652 and 654. All right, these really haven't changed. They're staying the same. Ooh, this one moved up. So this was down here 635.68. It has moved to 636.64. Alrighty, and there we have it. This is our 635, 3046. It's July 1st. 635, 63, and this one is at 636. 64. There we go. Alrighty, and this one's popped back up to 631. Stephanie, the one that's the biggest to me is the point of control, the big volume. That's the biggest one, above or below, right? This is one that I see. This area right here, big money has placed, let's put a little point of control from over here when we hit this top trend line. 644.28 now. So that's really, since we've been riding this trend line zone over here, that is the area that is standing out to me the most of, hey, if we go below this, we could have a wild and crazy ride in the market, right? So it's that 644.28. We've had 3 days above. They always like to suck people in. Tomorrow is September 11th. Typically, September 11th tends to be a wild and crazy day in the market, so be prepared. It could be wild and crazy with nothing, or wild and crazy with a insane move. All right? I hope y'all have an amazing trading day. Don't just have a good day.